Them bones, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them bones, them dry bones.
One of the strangest love stories to come along in many a day is Bones and All in theaters November 23rd. Based on a 2015 novel, it centers on a group of special people who presumably have an extrasensory instinct to smell out each other as their own kind, and that kind has an appetite for human flesh. In 1980s Virginia, teenager Marin Taylor Russell is forced to move away after gnawing on the finger of a classmate. She becomes somewhat of a drifter until she happens upon Sully, Mark Rylance, who has sniffed her out as a fellow flesh eater. Intending to take her under her wing, Marin escapes his clutches, only to fall into the arms of another feeder, the hot-blooded Lee, Timothée Chalamet. Together they travel the American landscape as an oddball Bonnie and Clyde, searching for the food that will satisfy their needs. This scenario is not for everybody. The feeding rituals are shown quite graphically, and it certainly wasn't in my taste. But the film is stylistically realized and does have a certain feeling that is obviously both unsettling yet strangely attracting, like young love tends to be. Mark Rylance is a very creepy villain, and he acts as the gun in the story. If you see Sully in the first act, you'll know he'll come back in some way in the last act. Timothée Chalamet is in his usual arresting screen presence mode, and indie film actor Taylor Russell has a rhythm of sensuality through her journey. The gross parts are exploitative and ridiculous at times and will cause nervous giggles, but for once it does play into the story. For an unconventional look at obsessive love, it's Bones and All, 3.5 out of 5, in theaters on November 23rd. Happy Thanksgiving! Yum!
Them bones, them